YouTube, what's going down? Sorry for like the ambient noise in here, but there's like a fan blaring in this meeting room that I'm in, and unfortunately I can't control it because it's like 6 in the morning right now, but I wanted to film a video for you. So to be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't know how I feel about like telling a story quite like this, because I want to refrain from telling any stories about marijuana because I didn't know how I wanted to like convey or portray myself doing anything like this on YouTube. Then I figured I'd tell all my friends this story, and it's like a story from college, and like I learned a lot from it. I think it's really important to actually learn from your life mistakes, so like, let's talk about it. So guys, let me start out and say, first and foremost, I don't either condone nor uncondone smoking marijuana. I think it's kind of like a big hot button issue with people like our age because pot is like kind of everywhere. It literally grows from the ground. So a lot of people are faced with making a decision of whether or not they want to smoke or not want to smoke, and where I kind of lie in that argument is, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it because it doesn't affect anyone but you, and if you don't want to do it, don't do it because you're not going to have any fun because you don't want to do it. And it really is that plain and simple. If your friends are giving you shit for not wanting to do it, then those are not good friends. But this story takes place in college, and this was when I was in my like college Rastafari, ooh, my, oh. Rastafari was the only like Jamaican thing I knew. I don't think is a Jamaican slang term. We gonna spread the word, huh? That one kind of works. So a few of my friends and I, it was really late at night, and we decided, let's go smoke some weed, guys, yeah. But obviously smoking pot is illegal, and so we had to find a place to do this where we thought we wouldn't be able to get caught. At this point, it's super late out. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. No one's out on the streets, so we decided to drive to a Hy-Vee. Hy-Vees are like grocery stores in the Midwest, but they're awesome because they're open 24 hours, and we're like, we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna get stoned, and then we're gonna go inside and buy some Funyuns and Mountain Dew, and that's what you do when you're high. That's another reason why I've personally significantly cut back on smoking pot, because when I do, I just become the stereotype of pot smokers. I know there's a lot of people out there that are very functional and can handle their shit when they're high. I'm not one of them. I'm just gonna lay down and eat an entire bag of spicy Doritos and then drink an entire case of Dr. Pepper and then forget that I did it. Plus side is I will watch Can't Hardly Wait and find some really awesome obscure quotes. This is a fragrance of love scented candle, bitch! Tell me you know that movie. Point being is we decide Hy-Vee's parking lot is gonna be perfect because no one's gonna be there at 1 in the morning. We can smoky tokey and then we can just go inside and grab some shenanigans. So as we suspected, no one is in the parking lot as we pull up. It's entirely empty, and we just park right in the middle of this huge parking lot. Keep this in mind, there are spaces everywhere to park. So there's 3 of us all together in the car. We all decide to like light up, pack a bowl or whatever, and we're passing around. My car's like filling up with smoke, and we got high. And as this is happening, a car pulls into this huge parking lot. I don't think much of it. I'm thinking, okay, this place is 24/7. Maybe there's another group of youngsters who are gonna spread the word. Ha! But as this car pulls in, it starts getting closer and closer to our car. This is odd. And before any of us can do anything, we realize that pulling up right next to my car is a police officer. At this point, we are all freaking out. Like, there's nothing that's more scary than 1, being stoned, and 2, seeing cops parked right next to you in a parking lot that's fully empty. They could have parked anywhere in this entire lot, and they decided to park right next to us. Obviously, they knew something was up. So in my mind, I'm freaking out. I'm high, I have paraphernalia, I have pot, there's smoke in my car, and all they really have to do is just look over, and they're gonna know, we should arrest these kids. We're all freaking out. I'm like hiding everything underneath my seat. We're trying to like stay fresh, stay clean, stay focused. But really all I'm doing is this. So in my brilliant mind, I'm thinking, I'm gonna stop this cop before he can even begin to accuse me of anything. So the police officer on the driver's side gets out, and the police officer on the passenger side gets out. So I'm just thinking, I'm gonna say something to the cop first, because why would he accuse me of anything if I'm so willing to talk to him? So I roll my window down as the police officer's getting out of his car, and immediately I just say to him, keep in mind my eyes are bloodshot and my car definitely smells like a skunk. Is there a problem, officer? And the officer looks at me as if he's like staring into my soul and says, no, should there be? He had no idea anything was going on. At this point, I've basically incriminated myself for something he had no idea was happening. So I'm just like, no, nope. We gonna spread the word, ha! So both police officers walk into the Hy-Vee and get whatever groceries they were trying to get, and all I can think is, I just want to drive away and get the fuck out of there. But now that I've already kind of like incriminated myself, I don't want them to think that obviously we were doing something wrong, so I'm thinking all I can do now is just follow them almost right behind them into the come and go. Because I was high, I didn't have much like perspective on the situation. I'm pretty sure I was walking so close they could feel me breathing on their back. And if it wasn't obvious before that I was high in my car, now I'm in the checkout line with these police officers buying Mountain Dew, Funyuns, and sweet mesquite barbecue kettle chips. Granted, I would buy those whether I was high or not, but the combination definitely looked incriminating. They were in front of me in the checkout line too, and they were like walking out slowly. As soon as I bought my stuff, I like sped walked past them and was like, "Oh, good day, officer. We will see you later in the evening, hopefully not." I don't know if that's exactly what I said to them, but I said something that was like just so dumb that I just like wish I had not said anything. Granted, I got back in my car, drove back home, and nothing happened except for us playing 3 hours of Halo straight. But regardless, that entire like 15-minute process like made me feel like my heart was like in my asshole. The point of this story isn't, oh, I didn't get caught and so you probably won't get caught either, because that's not true. Marijuana is still illegal in just about every state, and I don't condone you to go out and try to like stick it to the man, because if you do get caught, it can like fuck with you getting into school, it can fuck with you getting a job, and in fact, it can like really fuck up a lot of situations in your life. Now, do I think marijuana should be legalized? Absolutely. Whether I smoked pot or not, I think that you can regulate this. I don't think it causes any harm to other people. And so the government can help make a dent in this national debt. So guys, that was Smoking Weed Scarred Me. Make sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't. It lets you know when new videos come out. Also, click the like button. It helps me know that you like what I'm doing. And guys, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Spotify, if you want to listen to the music I'm listening to, it's a lot of Mandy Moore and Korn. That's not even a lie. You can find all that information in the description below. And guys, as always, I love you. I'm in love with you.